It is late Saturday afternoon here at Adepticon 2013 in Lombard, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. Been here since Friday morning. You might have seen some of the video talking about the adventure we had trying to get here. It's been a great convention. I can't really call it anything else other than a convention. It started out kind of as a tournament, but it is so much more. And the great thing is, it's just about miniatures. If you are interested in miniatures, you've got to really try to get here. I mean, everything that you're interested in is pretty much in this one spot. Bits. If you are looking for bits, this is the place to go. If you're a builder, if you're a converter, bits for sale, bits to trade, companies that sell new custom bits, all kinds of interesting things to make your miniatures just that much better, make them look that much nicer. I have to be perfectly honest with you, this year I was very restrained in my bits purchasing, unlike other years. And you know, I think that that's not to say I didn't make any purchases, I just did not do as much as I had in the past. If you're interested in painting, there are seminars here, and then there's also something called the Crystal Brush, which is becoming a huge painting contest. $10,000 for the first prize. We were looking at the cases before, and if you've ever painted before, these things will make it so that you are just so inspired to try to do better with your painting. You see stuff in there for fantasy, sci-fi, historicals, things that are custom built, things that are based off of kits that you can buy, dioramas. Everything that you can think of is in these cases, and they are amazing looking things. I think it closed today, entries closed today at 3, and tomorrow, Sunday, is when you'll be able to go to the Cool Mini or Not booth, or not the booth, the website. You'll be able to go to their website and see who the winners are sometime in the evening. It's amazing, and take a look, really, seriously. Take a look and you'll see some of the best painting in the world at the Crystal Brush. Tournaments, so many tournaments, 40K. There's the big championship here every year, and there's also the team tournament, which is actually going on in the room right over there right now. There's also fantasy going on, Flames of War, smaller games that you probably don't hear too much about. Battlefleet Gothic, when was the last time you played that? There are dozens of guys here playing just that specific game. Infinity, Dust Warfare, Relics, everything you can think of. If it's a miniatures game, there's probably some people here playing it. Nowhere else in the world, in my opinion, can you find this many different miniatures games all in one place, and anything that you want to sit down and play or even demo. There's so much here. One thing that really I love about Adepticon, it makes the convention for me. Friday night and Saturday night, they have something called the Bits Bazaar. All the tables with all the tournament stuff get cleared off. There's no terrain on them, and then it just becomes a giant yard sale, rummage sale, bonnet sale, if you're from overseas, whatever you want to call it. Everybody brings their old bits, their old kits, their old miniatures, stuff that's still new in box, whatever they don't want to have anymore, and they just put it up, and it's just cash, selling, going back and forth. I've picked up some amazing deals in the past. This year, I sold a bunch of my old Tau stuff that I didn't want anymore. A new book comes out, why wouldn't you sell it?
Tau for sale!
Now's the time, you know what I mean? And yeah, it worked out great. And not only can you get good deals, but there becomes this sort of camaraderie. There's people, and I'm not going to lie to you, there's some alcohol involved. It's a good time, but there are people yelling and people laughing and trading. You get some sweaty 20s in your hand and you trade them off for Tau Devilfish or whatever you're doing. You're selling stuff. It's a really interesting atmosphere that I've been to a bunch of conventions. I've never seen anything quite like it at any other convention. You also can meet people here that maybe you only see here every year. You also get to meet people that maybe do a podcast or a video channel or stuff like that you've never gotten a chance to meet before. You can talk to them and see things. There's a lot of podcasters here, a lot of video channels. There's so many different people. Vendors. In the vendor hall, there's stuff from all over. There's bits, there's cases, there's complete games, there's terrain, there's markers and game aids, and all kinds of things like that people like us are really interested in. Books, novels, all kinds of stuff. It's amazing to see all the different scope of all the different products that are out there. And as we move forward and we kind of go more and more into the future, you're going to start seeing more and more small vendors that can produce amazing products because of the technology that's out there. You're seeing guys who, I mean, really literally molding at home now is not difficult. So why not just sculpt up some cool stuff and start selling it, maybe online, maybe eventually you start bringing it to Adepticon, maybe eventually that's your job. You see people here doing that every day. Adepticon is one of the places that people can do almost a cottage industry kind of a thing where, you know, this is maybe not my day job, but I love doing this at night and I'm going to sell it and share it with you people. So anyway, if you can, if you have any means possible and you're serious enough about miniatures, this is the one convention to go to every year. It just gets better and better, and you should definitely try to get here. Whether you're interested in tournaments or not, whether you're interested in even painting or not, if you're interested in miniatures, this is seriously just the place to be. I know I'm getting already excited for next year, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe next year I want to be in the team tournament. If I can find a couple of guys to work with and do some stuff, there's costumes in the team tournament. You get votes for best, you know, theme. There are people that are here because they know they're not necessarily great players, but they know that they can get most headhunters, you know, the most headhunter prize where you kill the most HQ units. And they're not necessarily interested to win, they're interested to get just that prize, or they're just interested in getting best painted, or whatever the deal is. It's that big team tournament that's running right now over there. I can see a room full of people. That's really something that I could see myself maybe doing next year, or maybe the year after that. But I definitely am planning on getting here next year, just to meet more people and to see what's coming new for the industry, to learn secrets. We were talking to some people today who were telling us some stuff, and I can't tell you what it is, but talk to me, maybe I'll let you know. I don't know. But this is the place where all the new stuff is, things that you wouldn't normally see, things that you can't buy in stores, honestly. I bought a really super cool Purity seal. It had a big thing. Black Templar, it was awesome. I bought one last night, and I'm going to put it on my bag when I get home. Speaking of which, going to be leaving soon, heading back home, and like I said, really, really looking forward to next year.